Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my friends and I want to present about management and site supervisor. My name is Nur Aina binti Aziz. My metric number 30 DKA 90F1084. My friend's name is Mahfuzah binti Ramli 30 DKA 90F1069. I'm from DKA 4S4. My lecturer name is Farah Sofia binti Muhammad Zain. Okay, I will start with project introduction education. Among which Malaysia growing development, economic growth has led to higher demand for construction activities, especially the housing industry. Therefore, the need of consumers, developers of the housing industry need to use modern technology to overcome this situation without sacrificing economies of scale. Therefore, the industrial building system was introduced. Industrial building system (IBS) is a term used only in Malaysia with construction technique where the manufacture of structure component in a lecturing or supervised environment, either off-site or on-site, is then transported, placed, and installed into construction work. PS also known as pre-printed or prefabricated construction. Modern construction method (MMC) and the Malaysia Auto Construction Industry Development Board (CDM) promote the use of PS as it will improve the quality and productivity of construction through various trainings, promotional programs, and incentives. The requirements and classification given the CIDM are also misinterpreted as a system that is imitated only for building construction. BS can also be interpreted as an approach and process that enable less labor-oriented and faster construction, as well as meets quality concerns. The government has made it mandatory for all government projects to contain 70% IBS system in construction project. In construction world, in Malaysia, there are about 5 major IBS groups. Okay, this is project design or floor plan. This is our ground floor and this is our first floor. We built a two-story IBS building. Okay, for work schedule for IBS project. Okay, this is our work schedule for IBS project. Item, work description or activities, start, finish, duration, cost, and first we start with preliminary and each works. Site possession and preliminary works, site clearing and each works, mobilization and setting out. This is all under the preliminary and each works. And then we need infrastructure works by others, and then building structure work. For section 1, we use IBS with ground works. For foundation works, ground beam, we use precast concrete beam. For ground slab, we use precast half slab floor. And then for column, we use in situ concrete using steel formwork. For underground piping and conduit, if any. For section 2, we use IBS also for first floor. We use beam, precast concrete beams, and column in situ concrete using steel formwork. For section C, we use IBS for roof. Roof, prefab metal roof truss, and this is our start date for building structure work and finish date. And this is duration for building structure work, and this is cost. And then we continue with building architectural works. Under building architectural works, we use replacement of ceiling, installation of new drywall, partition, painting at interior and exterior sides, and then doors and windows. And then we use building mechanical and electric works. In this, we use installation of pipes and fitting, installation of plumbing fixtures, installation routing, installation of AWG wires, installation of fixtures and devices. And then we use testing and commissioning. Checking system installation and operation. This is duration we need and this is cost. And last, project handover. Commercial and contractual process and data and knowledge transfer. And we end of our project which finish date 11/11/2021. Okay, this is our total cost that we need to build a house IBS building with 2 story. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mahfuza binti Ramli. My metric number 30DKA90F1069. Okay, now I will continue our presentation with Gantt chart. Okay, we can see in Gantt chart for yellow, we focus about preliminary and actual. For blue, infrastructure work. Green for green is building structure work. For red, building architecture work. Building mechanical and electrical work, we use color purple and blue. For testing and commissioning, project handover, we use brown color and black for end. Now I can explain about WIG. Okay, for preliminary and actual, site position and preliminary work, site clearing and actual mobilization and setting out, we use at week 1 only. Same for infrastructure work, just use week 1. And for building structure work, we use from June until August. For building architecture work, we use month August and September. For building mechanical and electrical, August and September. For testing and commission, September only. And project handover for September and October, and for October. Now we can present about cost control in IBS. Cost control in IBS, a control process for construction project exists at every stage of project, start from initial design development until the last payment is made. Two types of cost. First, direct cost. Second, indirect cost. Direct cost, also known as primary cost, because involving large sum of money for a product directly. The costs which are involved in the direct cost of construction project is the cost of labor, material and plant, construction equipment. Sometimes the direct cost is also called as variable cost because the amount involved is not constant throughout the duration of a construction project. Second, indirectly cost, also known as fixed cost, because they are considered constant throughout the construction period. These indirect costs are incidental expense indirectly issued to implement the project. For example, operating costs, cost to administer and control the project by providing staff at the construction site, water bill, electric and telephone, insurance, fine and the loss incurred from the implementation of the project. Next, about supervision and quality checking in IBS construction. Supervision as a key role to play in preventing accident. Typical supervisory function includes planning and allocating work, making decision, monitoring performance and complaint, providing leadership and building teamwork and ensuring workforce involvement. Supervision is therefore heavily involved in the running of a typical construction project and in particular in ensuring that health and safety is effectively managed. The last conclusion. In a nutshell, IBS should be seen as an innovative improvement in the construction industry. In industrialist construction, this innovation agenda has been promoted goodwill. It's imperative that IBS is seen as an evolution of construction using new and innovative techniques rather than revolution. Supervision is more than inspective and investigation. It is a key to successful administration and its most important function is an organization. That's all from me. Thank you.